I am a woman in technology. I've been a product designer for the last 8 years, and overall, this career has treated me very well, which is why also I encourage so many people to become designers. But there are some things that you have to look out for that men might never have to think about. Number one, yes, there is an imbalance of power, and during stages of your life, especially when you're young, some people in some circles might take advantage of your naivete. Being naive does not mean that you're stupid, it just means that you're not experienced quite yet. My career actually started with my male manager telling me all about his wife problems. And I was very fortunate that at the time I had a boyfriend who, forget the boyfriend part, who somebody in my corner who was like, hey, that's really weird, and enabled me to actually quit that job several months later and never look back. So, just some things to look out for. But I think a bigger, more common issue is going to be if you decide to have children. I have two children. I had both of them during that COVID era. With one of my kids, I had a 4-month maternity leave, and the other one, I had 3 weeks. Let me tell you, your body, your soul, your mind do not recover postpartum in 3 weeks. If you're somebody who is considering having babies soon and you're kind of at a fork in the road of what to do, my honest, my most sisterly take is claw and hang on to the job as much as you possibly can. Yes, it was hard. I did think about stepping away to raise my kids for just like a year or two. Getting back into the field is so challenging, and you honestly lose so much of your skills so quickly, and you lose that momentum, that firepower. Obviously all experiences are different. Please chime in the comments what your experience was, but I definitely remember I was literally, and this is not this is like literal, I literally gave birth at 9 a.m. By 1 p.m. I was texting a recruiter. 2 days later, I had an interview with Walmart. Is that healthy? No. Is that the state of birthing in the United States? Unfortunately, yes. I needed a job. It came up. I had to fight like hell. I did quit that job about a year and a half after that because I was so severely burnt out. And then when I did quit, I thought I was going to get started willy-nilly. Nope, the market was pretty bad, and it took me 6 months to get a job. So altogether, 8 months of unemployment. My best advice to you is if you are considering kids, please try to go for one of these big Fortune 500 companies where they do have good maternity leave, but make sure that you read the fine print on how long you have to work at the company so that you don't get got. A lot of companies have a 1 year minimum where if you have a baby under a year, you're not going to get a maternity leave. And what do you know? FMLA doesn't pay. FMLA is a joke. I'm sorry. This country hates women. And I'm also mentioning this because we had this announcement from the White House thinking about how to encourage women to have more children. That whole article is laughable, but I'm an open book. Ask me any questions you might. My kids are 5 and 3 now, and I wouldn't change a thing.